Hello and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. This is a recording of my last stream on Twitch. I decided to play Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair, and I'm investigating the murder of Hyoko and Ibuki. There we go. We're in game now. Okay. I should be good. Yeah. So, last save, I think, yep, we left off here, right when I saved. Okay, so Hyoko and Ibuki just died. That's good news. Okay, Monokuma file.
See ya later!
I'll be waiting a crash trial. Do your best to investigate. Again? We have to do this again? We have no choice. Like last time, this means one of us killed these two. Then we cannot let this be. Okay. Why do we have to do this? Shut up, Mikan. Honestly not. Don't shut up. I love you. Thinking like that won't do anything. We have to do this. If we don't do anything, we'll be executed. Okay. Abandon your overdependence and complaints this instant. Those have no place in this world. But what about Nekomaru? What's going to happen to him? He's not going to participate this time? Is that even allowed? Nekomaru! Huh? That's strange, I'm crying. What happened to me? Looks like lingering what? After effect of the despair disease. It's nothing for you to worry about. Are you okay?
Yep.
Fortunately, it seems I have nothing to worry about. Since you had the liar disease, your after effects could be lies, maybe? Please leave Nekomaru to me. Everyone must focus on investigating, so I must do my very best. Alrighty, I will definitely bring back Nekomaru and win everyone's trust. It seems we should leave Nekomaru to Monami. What about guarding this area? Do we still need it? I'll stay. I still don't feel very good yet. It's better if I stay here too, right? I should perform the autopsy again, right?
Damn right.
Then I'll leave that to you. Then let's get started, so we can end the nightmare for good. That's right, we need to end this. We need to finish this once and for all. I know there's no way we can believe that one of us did this. But for those two's sake, we must find the truth. And then we need to end this nightmare once and for all. Okay, kind of repetitive there, Hajime. Like, I've been putting up with this for a while. But why is it so damn hot in here? I hate being hot. It's because your clothes are so smothering. I seriously can't stand it. I'll let you guys investigate this place. And so Kazuichi left the music venue under a cloud of grumbling complaints. But it's really hot. In fact, it's sweateringly hot. Why is it this hot? No, before that, I need to check the Monokuma file first. There are two victims this time, Ibuki Miyoda and Hyoko Sayanji. Ibuki Miyoda's cause of death was a crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There is no other external injuries. Hyoko Sayanji's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool. Okay. It appears her death was instant. Ah, damn. What the? Is this? I already knew the cause of death from the beginning, so this isn't going to be a useful clue. I mean, can be. Has been added to... okay. So, it's strange. Why did the killer kill two people, huh? I mean, the more people you kill, the more clues you leave, right? So I don't think it's really necessary to kill 2 people and take that kind of risk. Yeah, I agree with that. Or was there a reason they had to kill 2 people? A reason for killing 2 people? I'm saying killing way too much here, and I don't really like it. Regardless, something like this shouldn't be forgiven, so I will definitely find the truth behind this case.
I think.
That's what I think. Yeah. Seriously, I'd really prefer if she had more confident sounding catchphrase. Okay, so first of all, I'll just get to the body in. On stage. Ibuki lay atop of the stage. She's wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. Huh? What's this on Ibuki's feet? I didn't notice what she was wearing, but the soles of her feet are dirty. It's blood, right? There shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki if that's the case. This blood belongs to someone else. It's Hyoko's, duh. I mean, I know they were discovered like Ibuki before Hyoko, but it's so obvious.
Damn right.
Hey Hajime, can I talk for you for a sec? I already discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah, at first I didn't know it was Ibuki because that handbag though. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from that rope. Which means Ibuki must have died before Hyoko.
Well,
That helps. There's no time of that written in the Monokuma file for this time. So I wasn't really sure who died first. It's true, their estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time. But I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the stepladder on her own, so right after that. Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed the stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? No, that's impossible. Because even Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain how Hyoko's dead afterwards. 2 different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. Well, I mean, it can happen though, right? Oh, okay, candle. There's a massive candle positioned in front of the stage. The dull light in the video must have been coming from that candle. A candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used a normal stage light. I don't think so. Curtain? Okay. There's a black curtain hanging at the far side of the stage. This curtain is not wide enough. It can reach from one edge of the stage to another. It's not really a full-length curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly. It was probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. See? The back of the curtain is taped for temporary use, just like the curtain at a supermarket. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket? If they went that far, this is probably something that the killer really needed for this crime. Why did they need it? Who knows? Well, it could be a mystery if the answer came easy. It wouldn't. Sorry, it wouldn't. Okay. Well then, stepladder. The stepladder is tipped over on its side. This must be the stepladder that Ibuki used on the video I saw. Isn't that a blood stain? Look, there's blood around the left side of the stepladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, then it must be Hyoko's blood.
Yep.
That's the only thing I can think of. A bloodstain that probably belongs to Hyoko on the left side of the stepladder. What does it mean? Cool. Okay. So, Hyoko, what are you up to? Dead. That wasn't funny. Anyway, Hyoko's body is suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage. She rapped against the pillar due to duct tape, and she looks like she was forced to stand up tight. Damn it, who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. Sorry, I stutter a lot. I can't read. I mean, I can, but not this fast. But why? But why is Hyoko's kimono like this? Her kimono is all disheveled. Also, her stash is tied in the front. Did the killer do this too? But when did the killer kill Hyoko? When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hyoko there. If that's the case, Hyoko was killed. Wait. If that's the case, Hyoko was killed. Okay, I read it right. It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. But that's barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible that the killer killed Hyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? Even if it is possible, whoever did it would have a narrow window of time to do so, because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during the time, right?
Hey!
Ah, Hajime, do you have a minute? No, you're in the way.
Now.
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with. Help?
Actually,
You look closely. There's an unusual shape bulging from inside Hyoko's kimono. I was thinking she might be hiding something? Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want to search inside Hyoko's kimono. Huh? That's exactly it.
why?
Well, it would have been a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know. What the hell? That doesn't excuse you. That doesn't excuse you. What the hell? Nagito, don't do... No, stop. What? Why would you? I mean, okay, it's for investigation in this case, but don't. What the hell? Don't mess with me. Are you saying there's no problem with that now that she's dead? Fine, if you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else. Hey, Akane! Yo, what's up?
Hey,
Well, there's something I want to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Hyoko's kimono. Can you feel it around for that?
what?
Huh? I don't understand, but just gotta check Hyoko's kimono, right?
Thanks.
Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing. F you, honestly. F you.
Now then.
Let's see. I cannot reach through the duct tape binding Hyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono. Damn it, she's tied up so tight. I can't really reach it with my hand. Oh wait, hold on. There's something. This is what you were looking for? Is this a key?
Perhaps.
It looks different than the other keys to the cottage, so this may be a key to the motel room. The key to her motel room, huh?
But
If her key was so deep inside her kimono that it's hard to remove, then it's very unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence.
isn't that right?
Because if this is a trap, they would have put it more toward the front of her kimono, so we'd notice easier. Which means we can conclude this is something Hyoko had with her all along. Okay? Alright, oh, also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything. But you look like you were curious about the condition of Hyoko's bodies, right, Hajime? Of course, that's why I'm investigating. It's true, there are several mysteries regarding her body. Well, just hear me out for a second. Out of all this mystery, what I think is the strangest,
See?
the way they wrapped her body with that duct tape. Hide the wound on her neck. I don't really know if that's the true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be of sea of blood. A sea of blood, huh? Two dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anybody faint. Oh yeah. I don't want to speak with Shiaki. Come on. Yeah, rope. Is this a rope? It's the rope that was tied up to the Benton light on the ceiling. Ibuki hanged herself with this rope and died. Okay. From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of a rope with no unnatural features. But despite the fact this music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't have been rope there. Okay. Which means it was obtained from the supermarket. Did the killer bring it from there? That means anybody could have obtained this rope, and it means it'd be difficult to use this as a clue. I wonder if that's true. Huh? I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it? Excuse me, Mikan, do you have a moment? What's happened? There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? Yeah, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself. I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself. That was obvious the moment that we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself. You're right. Yep, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place. Geez, as usual, I have no idea what he's up to. Man, really, Nagito is one weird man, honestly. Like, one weird person. Ah. Okay, oh. Well, I didn't notice that. There's a control panel on the wing of the stage. It seems you can use it to control the panel to raise and lower the bantam lighting on the ceiling. In fact, we use this to lower Ibuki hanged body. Speaking of the lighting, the video of the music venue I saw. It had a dim ceiling-like ambience to it, and it didn't look like this lighting was used at all. But why didn't use this lighting? There was some reason this would inconvenience them? I see, so you know this too, fiend. You didn't notice? Huh. Are those eyes just little glass balls? Take a good look at the bantam light above your head. Have you noticed that aberrant item? You mean that? There's something that looks like a black paper stuck to the bantam lighting. Haha, so you finally noticed. But I can't really see it from here. I should lower the bantam lighting one more time, and...
I can see it!
There is no need. Go, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, now is the time for you to take flight! Feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my 4 dark devils of destruction. A hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up to the bantam light from the ceiling in a flash. He started running around the stuck slip of paper in rapid circles. And then the paper floated downward and was definitely caught by Gundam. Did you see that? Behold, the power of the ultimate evil eye! Wind leader? Okay. Wow, that is amazing! I have never seen a hamster do these tricks. They are my 4 dark devils of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form. Okay, so what's with the paper? It seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it does not have any special spells scribbled onto it. It appears it is nothing useful. No, that's not it. There's no doubt this is some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that it was stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, it's too unnatural. So, what now? Shiaki, I guess? I mean... Curtain... Oh, yeah, this one. Handbag. Okay. Ibuki had a handbag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why did she have a handbag on her head? Wait, huh? that handbag. Upon further inspection, there's a monomy decal on the fabric. It looks like this isn't just a normal bag. Yup, it comes from the theater. Oh, hello, sweet sailor. This looks like the music venue AC unit. That's right, you might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Alright, so I should mess around with it a little, like so. It's running as a heater, over 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. I better turn the heater off for now, it should cool things for a little. Okay. So, Chiaki, finally, it's your turn, I guess. With her arms crossed and had a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor there? Nothing dropped, it's just dirty. Dirty?
Hey.
See? Take a closer look on the floor. Well, yeah, it's dirty. If you look closely, you're right, there's as much as if something was wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. Is this a bloodstain?
Yep.
Definitely. Well, a bloodstain isn't strange. Hyoko's neck was slashed not far from here. Rather, what's strange is why did the killer try to hide it? Hide it?
So...
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped off the bloodstain. As long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'll be able to conceal the crime by wiping off a bloodstain. So what was the killer trying to hide? Well, that is sure strange, isn't it? Smudged on the floor. Okay. Should have seen everything, I think. So let us... There's a door that says staff only. Looks like the inside is a storage room. Might as well investigate in here too. Well, we did already go in here, didn't we? Oh, hi Nagito. God damn it. There's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelves. It's probably used for stage decoration. Huh? This thick black paper that's folded up on the lower shelf. It looks like wallpaper. There are a lot of stickers pasted all over the front side of this wallpaper. And this edge of the wallpaper looks a little torn, but what does this mean? Just try and guess, my guy. Try and guess. There's a lot of different musical instruments lined up in here. I know about guitars and drums, but there are also instruments and machines that I've never seen before. But they don't look like they pertain to the case. Shut up. Monitor. Okay. Every time Monokuma... Shut up! Full-length mirror. You can see your whole body in this huge full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes. With a mirror this big, it'd be easy to check how you look. Okay. Guess it's not relevant to the case. Stickers. There's a lot of stickers with the venue's logo placed here. It looks like they made a bunch of them and had too many left over. It feels somewhat depressing. What? Compared to last time, it felt like there are less stickers than before. Am I overthinking this? You probably aren't, my guy. Well, hello, Nagito. Nagito, did you come here to investigate this storage room too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it? Or is he trying to guard here?
Hey.
So, how about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped over stepladder on the stage, the duct tape binding Hyoko, they probably all came from the storage room. There might be other things from the storage room that they used for the crime. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end, we're just going to be on the killer's side, right? I'm not siding with the killer, you know. I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it. That's the main reason why this case is really special. Huh? But I can't say for certain though. Man, I can't speak. What is this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense.
Hajime.
By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
Right?
Hey, if you can explain it to me in detail, I'd be able to give you some more useful information. Really? You might end up confusing us against instead. You don't want to find the truth, you just want to make us suffer.
Me.
That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe for you in everyone's sake. Oh well, for the sake of everyone's hope, I'd gladly become the enemy, and I won't even mind when I die.
Damn it.
That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time. Huh? What does he mean? Regardless, I guess you're not gonna tell me, huh? Then it can't be helped. Guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings?
Hey,
You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater. After he said that, Nagito walked out of my sight. Movie theater? Why the sudden interest in the movie theater? I guess that's everything important in the storage room. I guess I should go back to the music venue. Yep. Woohoo! So, how did I not notice this? How did I not notice this? The shattered remains of a machine are spread all over the floor.
I see.
This appears to be the surveillance camera unit.
This too.
Kazuichi put in the music venue for the communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this? Perhaps criminal psychology at its play here? What do you mean?
Well,
Even if they know they are not being recorded, there is no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera. So that's why they destroyed the camera. It seems plausible enough. They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera, and that's why the killer destroyed this? Then what was the thing I saw? Yeah. I think that's everything there is to know. I should talk to people now. If only I noticed sooner, Ibuki might have been saved. Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing? After leaving Nagito's room, I went to the on-call room and that's when it came to me that I should go check on how everyone in the hospital is doing one more time before I go to sleep. And so, I went to the patient's rooms and noticed Ibuki was gone. So I quickly ran out the hospital. So that's what happened. And then I saw Fuyuhiko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. Huh? That reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby. That is a long story. I'm sorry. It's not like I adopt you for anything. There's no way I adopt you, because we've been together since this morning. You're right, we were together until you went to the on-call room. That's right, we were together until a little before the morning Monokuma announcement. So, I don't doubt you. I'm telling the truth. Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy? If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So please, spare my life at least. What happened to the no doubting me? Okay. You talk now, Sonia.
something like this.
It has happened once again. Two of my cherished friends died at the same time. I cannot believe it.
How cruel.
This is the place where Ibuki sang for Fuyuhiko. Kyoko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music. And now, those two are no longer here. Such tragedy. I understand how you feel, but please get a hold of yourself. Two of your friends were killed. That's all more reasons why we can't just leave this alone, right?
So just as I thought.
We must do this then, for the sake of two who have fallen. Did you direct your gaze to the brave stature of my four dark devils of destruction? Okay, so you have nothing to tell me. Hey, are you okay? Still not feeling well? Yeah, I don't really get it, but when I think about Nekomaru, it's like my knees start shaking. That's weird. There's no way I got that kind of weakness. I'd probably go away if I bet a strong dude, but Nekomaru's not here. Nekomaru will definitely come back. You're right. Ryuhiko?
Damn right.
Hey Hajime, take a look at this. What? Look what's in front of the door. This is a drumstick, right? And it looks like it's broken? What happened to it?
Like,
If something like this in front of the door, you think this might really be a big clue? Why would this be a clue? Remember when you came to the music venue? Okay. I wonder what's gonna be possible. Only 4 of us, 2 of us are girls, you know. It doesn't matter, you can do it or not, we have to try. Let's go, we all charge at the same time. Ready, set, go! Okay. At Fuyuhiko's signal, we charge to the door of full force. Bam! The door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the four of us charged to the door. But when I examined it, I found out that this door doesn't have a lock at all. Huh? The door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. If a stick was used to bar the door here, well, don't you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening? You mean you think this drumstick used to lock the door? The broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be a proof of that. Then how was the killer able to get out? Huh? I mean, the music venue doesn't even have windows, and this door is the only entrance. If they locked up the door from inside, the killer will be able to escape outside. Maybe. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, and he waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us. You know, they don't trick us like that a lot in mystery dramas and stuff. If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere. Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this. The killer was still inside when we broke down the floor to the music venue. Huh. Like he said, that might be possible, but I heard what you two were discussing. Chiaki, that's kinda cool entrance. Beside the broken drumstick, we also discovered something interesting. What is it?
See?
Look, there's a weird glob where the right and left door touch, see? You're right, what is this? It looks too firm and thick, it's rubber.
Yep.
Yup, it doesn't look like rubber, so... As he said that, Chiaki bent down, scraped off the semi-transparent glob with a finger. Nom. Why are you putting it in your mouth? What is wrong with Chiaki? Bro, that's poisonous! Don't! It smells like workshop chemicals. Workshop? And the chewiness. I see, this may be a glob now, but that doesn't mean it was a glob from the start. For instance, if it was original liquid that hardened into this, it might be possible to apply directly and smoothly in the gaps of the door. What are you talking about? Okay. Just as I thought, it tastes nasty. Jackie spat the glob out of mouth and left the area. Besides that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider this as some kind of clue, right? That just looked like toothpaste. Like, wouldn't you brush your teeth with this? Honestly. Okay. Alright, with this we might be close to finish this investigation to the music venue. But I still need to talk to Mikan. I need to make sure to get the autopsy reports from her. Okay, Mikan, come here, my baby. How about it, Mikan? Have you found anything by now? To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive. But it's not my fault. This music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can estimate the time of death. Because of the heat? Is this possible? If a body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death. I see, that might have been the killer's goal. They covered up the time of death by using the heater to make it inside the music venue hot. But that's weird. Even if in this heat the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred. English, please function today. First was Ibuki, then Hyoko. And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistake in the order of the murders. Huh? Imitation murder? You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew.
See?
It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like some kind of like a song or a film, as an outline for the killings. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? Well, based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie. That movie?
Good instincts.
The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed two people. It's too much for me to handle. The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me if this was really an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that one more person might have been killed? It's clearly convincible if the killer wishes to complete the imitation. Hold on a sec. What are you all talking about? An imitation murder? One more person might have been killed? Are you guys worried there's gonna be another victim? Then no worries. Things would get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could all be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. Ahem. On this killing school trip, the same blackened can only kill a maximum of 2 people. You mean you've added another rule?
Yeah.
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the blackened would be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that, making sure you slam into your tiny brains. If this is a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings. Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just wanted to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games. I don't want to consider this possibility at all. And I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers? Huh? Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for one person, right?
I am concerned.
If we can only choose one based on a majority vote, then the other person could certainly achieve victory. Yeah, you're right.
See?
So what happens in that case? What about the case when there's 3 incidents instead of 2, or 4 incidents overlapping one another? Shut up! It's okay, I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Hey.
Meaning, two killers can't exist at the same time, so it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right? Alright, fine, that's it. There's always one killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is. Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave. Monokuma has a cave? What? That's crazy. I mean, I know he's a bear, but... I see, so there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess it narrows things down a little. Yep, that makes things a little easier. Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people, then it means a 3rd victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys kept saying it sounded strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation? Could it be you haven't seen it? Seen it? Seriously? Seen what? Like I said, that movie.
Oh my.
When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets. Then the imitation is... Of course, it's an imitation of Death movie. Well, based on the murder this time, it closely resembled that movie, as if they were copying it. As if they were copying the movie. I see. Nakito mentioned something about that. Yeah. We got it before.
Yeah.
I see, so you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that. Then I should get going too. There's other places I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably to the hospital for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on in the hospital in the first place.
You are right.
Thanks to the despair disease, we could not go there for some time. She's right. It might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. Clues, okay. There's a lot of things I can do before the class trial. I will definitely give it my all until the end. This was only part 1 of the investigation. I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you next time.